All right, so nobody's out there, right? I am awkwardly building communication skills. I'm learning. Nobody's out there, right? But just for the record, this is like a good habit that I should try to do. Is basically like if I go to jujitsu, I get sort of like used to people, and then I can sort of chat, and I'm not as like traumatized, and so I'm learning. Nobody's listening, right? You know what I think would be like a really cool boon to humanity? Maybe it would just be good for me, but like I'm so not aware of like how I come off, and so what I think, maybe this is kind of neurotic, but I think it would be really cool if you just had like a drone that could follow you around all day. Maybe they used to have, Snap camera used to make like a drone that could kind of hover around and follow you around. And then if you could see like the way your communication went down, you could be like, oh, like I was really like awkward, or if I was like really frozen, you don't really know. And so that's my little thinking, is like, I think that would be really cool, at least for me, somebody who's kind of like not a lot of social skills, awkward. It would be great to just sort of see like that's how I behave, or if I seem like angry and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I seemed that angry. It would be great for me to just kind of know that stuff. And anyway, just about, long story short, if anybody ever wants to chat at like any time at 6:30 Pacific, I'm always down. I'll pay people if you want me to pay you $5. I'll talk for like 10 minutes. Nobody's listening, right? I'm gonna shut up a second, but Joe Rogan says Joe Rogan's really cool. Joe Rogan has conversations with people. He likes to do everything like totally off the cuff, just like freewheeling stuff. I have to remind myself I'm not really like Joe Rogan, and so I like the idea of just having some questions, and I can just look to questions and ask people stuff. Although nobody's listening, right? But I read this thing that said that like generally it's good to like keep the next thing that you say sort of relevant to the thing that you said before. So I don't know. I sort of wonder like, it's gonna be like, I think it's just gonna be sort of like jujitsu. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna try to do this regularly, and then after a year I'll be like, oh, like I didn't know what I was doing, and then I'll sort of learn more stuff. Anyway, progress. Have a good day.